Hello, everybody. My name is Corey Rosen, and this is the Story Single Reviews, a show where we review 3 songs from local artists here in PA. And today I have on a super awesome guest, Mr. Liam Galliano.
Excited to be here, man.
So let's go ahead and start with whoever we got. Let's spin that wheel. Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't even know who submitted singles,
That's fair
so
enough.
I can't even tell you.
Looks like we have Easier to Breathe by Ashton Mooday.
All right.
Sorry, Mooday. That's Mooday, not Moody. Mooday. Ashton Mooday is a singer-songwriter from Rock Hall, Maryland. She wrote Easier to Breathe during a period where she was feeling incredibly depressed and having suicidal ideation. She feels like it's important to talk about that topic in her music because it is something that so many people struggle with, and she wants everyone to know that they aren't alone. And this, so now, listening will be Easier to Breathe.
If I did this, my life wouldn't suck right now, or like the problems would just be solved. But I know that's not the answer, so I don't make any plans for it. But I had to, because I knew that if I kept driving, I was going to do something stupid.
Sometimes I just want to kill myself, but I have to think about everyone else. What will they do? What will they say? Will this feeling ever go away? I wish I could just end my life, 'cause I never do a damn thing right. But that's not the answer. Can somebody help me? 'Cause I'm getting tired of this life. I overthink and I make myself feel sick. Always trying to please the ones who will never give a shit. I try so hard, but I'm never enough. I do my best, but I just fuck it up. When will I be who you want me to be? 'Cause right now you just see me as naive. Everywhere I go, the devil finds me. Can he just take me from my misery? Everywhere I go, the devil finds me. Can he just make it easier to breathe? They think I'm happy 'cause I have it all, but they see the rise, they don't see the fall. My mind feels numb and my paralyzed. They're making me lose the fire in my eyes. Don't believe everything you see from me. Behind this smile, there's just tragedy. I only reveal what I want you to see, and I can't let you see a broken me.
I'm exhausted by the expectations other people put on me and the expectations that I put on myself. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I apologize. I take accountability. I learn and I grow from them. But asking me to be perfect and get everything right all the time is unrealistic. Don't degrade me. Don't belittle me. Don't treat me like a child. You don't know how your words and actions are going to affect someone. Not that they even give a shit.
I overthink and I make myself feel sick. Always trying to please the ones who will never give a shit. I try so hard, but I'm never enough. I do my best, but I just fuck it up. When will I be who you want me to be? 'Cause right now you just see me as naive. Everywhere I go, the devil finds me. Can he just take me from my misery? Everywhere I go, the devil finds me. Can he just make it easier to breathe?
That was Easier to Breathe by Ashton Mooday. What are your
All
initial
right.
thoughts?
Well, the production sounds great.
It sounds absolutely awesome.
Yeah. Very heavy subject, but handled
Very well.
very well. Yeah.
I would say. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first verse, or even the intro. It was just talking about how she just feels lost, and it was no music. It was just her with, I guess, some vocal effects, but fair enough. And it led really well into the song, I do believe,
And it's cool to come back to that too for
Yeah.
the third verse, I guess.
or for like the
Yeah.
bridge or whatever.
Yeah.
And it started out with her saying, I want to kill myself, but I got to think about what other people are gonna do after that. And that line of thinking has helped me through my deep states as well. I instantly connected with that. I was like, well, if I go, I know I'm holding people here, right? What happens
Right.
when I go, right?
Right.
And talking about all of I'm not enough. The devil keeps saying, I just want you to go off and let me breathe, right? Really good, really good album, really good single. I really think that people are gonna like that. It's it's definitely a jam out for sure as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and kind of a crossover of genres, I think too. Kind of punk there at times, and pop too.
Yeah, I could definitely see somebody. This is like into my playlist along with like My Chemical Romance and all Panic at the Disco and stuff like
Paramore.
Paramore stuff like
Yeah.
that. Absolutely. Um,
No
wonderful.
doubt.
Yeah, no
Bro,
doubt.
yeah.
Yeah, right. That was incredible. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Ash.
that's great.
Yeah.
Good job.
Any more thoughts on that?
Think that mostly does it, man. But yeah, very powerful subject. Handled very well lyrically. Yeah, the production was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm definitely interested in who produced that.
for sure, absolutely. You can check her out. She's on YouTube. She has a Spotify as well. Those links will be in the description below if you want to check them out. But yeah, you mentioned like lyrics. I'm surprised how well the lyrics flowed about such a heavy, because you can go on and on about that subject, right? And
Right.
there aren't in terms of music, when we want to rhyme or create a flow, it's hard to manipulate that into a song, and she did it very well. There was only one point where she mentioned tragedy or something like that, and it that was like the only point where I was like, oh, that didn't flow as well as I thought it could have. But otherwise,
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of words too.
it's a lot
Okay.
of words.
Yeah, it's probably not easy to sing.
No, and like kudos to her for belting it as well.
Right.
That was really
Yeah,
good.
definitely a range. Definitely a vocal range there too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
very well paced, I should say too.
Right.
Having it slow in the beginning, build up, and even though it's still punk rock, which is kind of semi going at it all the time, it was very. That's one critique I have about like punk rock and all that. It's always, but
Right.
it was very good. First verse into chorus, very much rock, and brought it back down, brought it even further down with the third verse, and then jammed out for the rest of the song. Really good roller coaster. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Told the story.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Up next, we're gonna see who is next. Let us see who we got. We have, what was it, 14 or so other singles that we're gonna check out.
Wow.
And this one, it looks like it's gonna be "Look What I Got" from Stephanie Grace. I'm really excited. I've had her on the show recently. This is one of her new singles. She wrote this song. Stephanie Grace is a country singer-songwriter from Douglasville, PA. She wrote "Look What I Got" after getting into a relationship that turned into her husband.
Wow.
So I like this song a lot. I already know this already. This is your first time hearing it though.
Correct.
And so here it is. "Look What I Got" by Stephanie Grace.
Wasn't long ago, I was on my own, seeing couples like us being all cute and stuff. Never thought I could be that lucky, find someone who'd really love me, but I did. I'm still shocked. Hey, look what I got. You're like waking up on Christmas morning, finding what I always wanted, waiting for me under the tree. You're like finding money in my pocket, never even knew I lost it. I'm like, oh my gosh, look what I got. I can have the worst day, but it all goes away when I see a truck coming to pick me up. Now you're putting kisses on my forehead every time that stoplight turns red. The other cars, they just watch
that's Look What I Got by Stephanie Grace. For first thoughts.
Oh, that's killing, man. That's yeah, that sounds like a classic.
Yeah, it really
Seriously.
does. Honestly,
Yeah,
it sounds like an older country with some.
very
And
catchy.
one thing that I was amazed by was the blend of the mixing of like the overproduced drums or the electronic quote unquote drums, and
Snare especially.
yeah,
Very electronic. Yeah.
and then it melding into the classic country acoustical music, right?
Yeah. Yeah, on that note too, the bass player is awesome.
Yeah,
Whoever played bass on this is great. Yeah, there's some really cool fills in there that you wouldn't you wouldn't expect in a country song necessarily.
right. And it's everything a country song should be. I feel it's as a
Yeah.
great intro, pulls it back for the first verse, and then it goes half full ish on the chorus. Really good flow, incredible. There's one thing that I didn't really care for, and this is like just like an opinion of mine. On the second, or I guess the third chorus, the last chorus that she's saying, when all the music cut out and it's under the Christmas tree, I was like,
The chill chorus into the final heavy chorus.
yeah,
You're not a fan of that. That is definitely a cliche.
it is definitely
For sure.
cliche. I don't think it was the quiet chorus. No, I'm okay with the quiet
Oh,
chorus.
the quiet chorus, okay.
But it was the last time she sang it. It was full force, but all the band dropped out under the Christmas tree, like as like a chant for everyone else to sing.
I see what you're saying.
I was
yeah.
like, I don't think that's the right spot to
Interesting.
put that.
Yeah, well, so like live, that'd probably be amazing.
Oh,
With
live
everyone the
maybe.
same- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your point. It's interesting thought that maybe on a recording maybe doesn't work as well as it would live.
Yeah.
But maybe it also sort of adds a live element to it.
Maybe.
It makes the recording feel like it's a live performance, which is maybe what she's going for.
Maybe
sure.
I have to ask her about it, but as a whole, like I said, this is one nitpicky thing, but I love the whole song as a whole. I have it on my Spotify playlist. Speaking of that, you can find her on Spotify, Facebook, Instagram. All of that will be in the description. Well done, Stephanie. Really, and that's a new single for her as well.
Wow.
So she's still making music and making it happen.
Yeah, that'll be a classic.
For sure. Up next, let's check it out. Let's see what we got up next. As our final singer, songwriter. Let's see, who is it going to be?
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. I Am Light by Ben Oakes featuring Circumstantial Saint.
Cool. So Ben Oakes, I know.
Yeah, you know Ben Oakes?
Yeah.
He's a Philly native beat maker now residing in Lancaster County. He wrote this song to be about positive affirmation. This song also features local spoken word artist Circumstantial Saint. I heard this song last night actually at Telus, and granted they did it a different way, but this is it's a beat with spoken word on top of it. I'm pretty sure it's not sung, but I don't know what spoken word artists consider sung versus not sung. You know,
Sure.
it's all in some ways it's always planned out.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm excited. This is I Am Light by Ben Oakes featuring Circumstantial Saint.
Flesh and bones don't sit on this throne. Flesh and bones don't sit on this throne. My right is divine, my right is owned. I am spirit, I am light. Shining in experience of this experience. In these flesh and bones, you say. No, it's not just the blood, it's the soulmate. It's the crossings, it's the intersections, the stop signs and lights, the turns and bridges, the canopies, the light poles. Is it light or is it dark? I'm spirit, I am light. Heated and needed, seated in fertile land, nurtured and tended for growth. higher consciousness to an elevated plane. I am spirit, I am light. 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 Trust in GMOs, old coal plants, microplastic smog, Karens, radiation, sanitation, irritation of the so-called nation. I am only going to acknowledge the laws of Mother Earth. She is the body which we make up. I am spirit, I am light. Dipped in honey, shades of amber hues, golden thoughts and honesty, truth, future nows of yesterday and tomorrow. Captured by the collective mind of the universe, coded in triumphant art. Fashioned with destinies of knowledge and eons of path walking. I am you, I am me, then and now. I am spirit, I am light. Followed by many, I follow none. I lead none, I walk together as one. One body, one life. One now, one mind. One being, one soul. One eye, one whole. I am spirit, I am light. I am one, and I am I. I am one, I am I.
So I Am Light by Van Oaks, the beat maker, and Circumstantial Saint, the spoken word artist. What do you think?
Oh, I dug it. That's definitely a vibe. It immediately made me think of Immortal Technique.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if you're familiar with him, but yeah, no, he's great. I think if I were to be like a little critical for a second, I think it could have had a little more variety maybe in the beat, or I'm really happy that kind of electronic hi-hat sound, I'm not sure what the word for that is, came in at the end there, but I was sort of wishing it came in like a minute earlier to just add a little more
momentum, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I must say though, I do agree with you on some parts. I think the intro was a little bit too long, just a little bit, but really great. Otherwise, it added parts. The parts weren't the same over and over and over again, even though it was similar kind of vibe as you stated. However, like the synths, the string synths were moving all the time. It went into pizzicato at some points. It was very much like as if I was in a sensory deprivation tank.
Right.
Dude, the panning on that. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
A little bit hard for like I think maybe if you're in a car or if you're right, definitely a time and place
We
to
got these
play
nice
this.
headphones.
Yes, definitely
Yeah.
a time and place, and if you played it on a phone, you wouldn't get as much as enjoyment as
Right.
you would for sure.
You might not hear that cool synth bass either.
No,
The
you
really
would
low
not
bass.
at all. No, it'd
Yeah.
probably just be buzz.
Yeah.
Really well produced. I do believe all the sounds sounded good.
Yeah, the tones were awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mix was good.
and the lyrics, the message was really good. I really enjoyed. There's some parts. Granted, I'd have to ask Circumstantial Saint about this, about true meaning and all that stuff. But I really do. I did like the flow. It wasn't overbearing. It wasn't too complicated. If I were sitting in, it's my understanding from their performance last night that this kind of stuff is to be taken in when you're just like on your bed, relaxing. It's kind of a meditative, positive affirmation thing. It's like, okay, I am worthy. This whole point is that you are worthy. You are your own human. Feel the feelings you're feeling. Feel confident in yourself. So, very much the setting and time and place for this is when you are meditating, or you are just like in the bath, just soaking it all out, or whatever. Whenever you're decompressing, very much that vibe. Absolutely, nothing really took me out of that at all.
Absolutely not.
And
Yeah.
I wonder if your criticism would be different if you were in that state of mind. If you, 'cause-
Entirely possible.
yeah,
Yeah, because maybe having some more parts or some more
would be too much.
yeah, it might be distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be.
Be sure to check out Ben Oakes and his whole he's got a whole thing going on bone cultures is and he works with Sir Dominic Jordan and other spoken word artists in the area. All of those descriptions will be in the bottom below. If you would like your music submitted, please be sure to message us or check out our link tree at The Story Podcast. There are forms there that you can fill out and have your music submitted. It is all randomly generated. And if you would like to be the next co-host, you can fill that out there as well. What else
Tell
is
your
there to
friends.
say? Tell your friend. Yeah, tell
You've
your
probably got
friends.
a friend who's got a great single
Yeah,
and hasn't thought to send it in, so you tell him to.
and this is raising awareness. People, this is a new show we started. This is one of the ways I really want to help out the community here in Lancaster is to share people's art, to get them reviews, to get them a solid critique or analysis. That's how it's pronounced.
Analysis.
And to have them show something. Hey, this is where you can find this person. This is what they sound like. This is some of their best work that they've submitted. So please be sure to share this with all your musician friends. And if you like this episode, please be sure to announce your support, share it with your friends, tell people, hey, look, this guy's doing a really cool thing for the music community. You should go check it out and support it. And if you like any of these artists, like I said, all of their descriptions or their links and everything will be in the bio. And be sure to check them out. With all that said, this has been The Story Single Reviews, the first ever episode with Liam Galliano. We'll see you next time with special guest, whoever it is.
Check that out. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Bye, guys.